Oh yeah, I forgot that we named that. Fuck yeah. Fuck you. Oh. Yeah, I know it'll take more than a day for you to feel better, but at least you're feeling better than you were earlier. So that's good.
Yes, that is nice to hear.
Thank goodness. Alright. So Rufus is still stuck as a quest. Because I didn't talk to him, I guess, before we left. That's fine. Bork. You don't even bork? Sad face. Alright. So we beat the optional boss.
Yeah.
Hi, Doc! We beat the optional boss that Chaotic told us about. Which is one of the things I love about live streams, is someone to be like, hey, psst, guess what? There's a secret boss you don't know about. It's over here. Go kick its ass. Oh, no, it's alright, Doc. Doc said, thanks for Persona 4. My entire way of telling what day it is all out of whack. It's okay.
That'll be me. That'll be me when Veilguard comes out.
Yeah. Just open up the door and Michael look up from his computer and go, be like, Mike, come get dinner. No. Yes. No. Pause the game. No. I have to drag him across the floor. Oh, I'm sorry your hip's still all fucked up. I just looked over here and Anders was staring up at the sun. Alright.
No, that's pretty in keeping with Anders.
I was gonna say, I feel like I should not leave him alone to do that. He'll drown if it rains like a turkey. That's just a myth, but it is funny that a lot of people think it is true, or that it's even a myth at all.
Ferb says Anders is thinking about his poor choices. Bold of you to assume he has the ability to self-reflect.
Hold on a minute, am I going the wrong way? No. This is the way. Yeah, this is the way to the big building.
Denmark chasm.
Ferb says they cackled. But yeah, last time we kicked that boss's ass, which was good. It took us 3 quick tries. The first 2 were general learning procedures, but as soon as we... Well, the first one was learning, and then the second one was learning not about the boss, but about these chucklefucks' inability to do what I tell them to do. So I had to micromanage the ever-loving crap out of them. Like, every time I told them, go to the other side and fight things, they'd go over there, take a swing at something, and then turn around and come back to me and be like, no, keep fighting. What are you doing? Doc said, oh, I was looking up what different lines companions can say in combat, and DA2 and Carver will say, your elf pet is down if Fenris is romanced and down. Like, what the fuck, Carver? Damn, Carver, that's awful!
Just Carver being casually racist towards elves.
I guess. Carver. I vouched for you. You shit.
No. Don't take my defense of Carver as vouching for him. It's not. I'm not vouching for Carver. I'm just merely defending his jealousy of Hawke.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, his jealousy for Hawke and the bad attitude it gave him makes sense, but him just generally being an ass is all on him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Varric will say about Anders, they got, what's his name? The mage. Oh my god. It's the switch for the saws in the floor, remember that. We had to backtrack a bunch to go back there, but it was super worth it, I think.
I think so. You beat a really tough boss.
Yeah, I forget if he gave me anything. He gave me something. He gave me like a belt or something.
Yeah.
What did he give me? Shoes. No. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, he gave me my shoes. That's what it was. A box we missed!
Oh my god. Doc says my favorite so far is Aveline's Isabella's on the ground, appropriately.
Oh my god!
Jeez, that's funny, actually.
That's so mean, but also funny.
That's funny.
If she died as she lived, on the ground, with her ass in the air.
Yeah.
I like that we both said that. Fair, can you unlock these doors? I want to know what's in here.
Piece of cake.
Hey! Honey.
I would not say that Anders in this game is more bland than his Awakening version.
No, I
More
think they're...
bitchy, yes.
Oh, yeah. He's
More
definitely more
whiny, yes.
snippy and full of complaints, for sure.
He's much whinier than Awakening.
But I think that like, personality-wise, he's about the same.
The difference between Awakening Anders and Dragon Age 2 Anders is the difference between the Clone Wars Anakin and the prequels like movies Anakin. You know what I'm saying? You get that? You get what I'm saying there? Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Leaving that ally. It's more like melee stuff. Although, what we'll get? Goad. Requires me. Okay, only I can do that, apparently. Well, oh, Armistice is the name of the ability. What other stuff do we have? Should do more Bianca magics. More frequently. Ooh. So severe it often leaves enemies unable to defend themselves. Absolutely. Perfection. I do like that since we get to actually see the items on the ground, I should have pointed this out when we were picking them up, but the health potions look like you'd expect, but the injury kits look like big jars of jam. Mmm, delicious. No wonder it revives you. Tasty.
Nothing like a little bit of mango marmalade.
Oh my god. Doc says, wait, no, I have a new combat favorite line. Hello, I'm Meryl, and I'll be your destruction.
Oh my god.
I got to the vase where Anders shows up in Awakening and oh boy, says Ferb. Yeah, and Chaotic adds, it's on Anders for becoming the Ghost Rider, just without the motorcycle and the fire chain. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of has. He is indeed possessed by the spirit of vengeance. Although, I guess they can talk to each other. Hi, guys. Unlike actual Ghost Rider. Oh, summon puppy. I wish I could just lean down and cup his little jowls and just go... I love doing that to dogs. It makes them so happy. Hello, Biotic. Oh, excuse me. I hiccuped in the middle there. Every time I hear the word vengeance, says Doc, I think of that ghost in Elder Scrolls Daggerfall screaming, vengeance! Every night. Hi, guys. Oh, they're all clustered up for me? How kind. You shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. You're about to really regret this decision. Is that? Oh! I didn't know what the hell that was. I saw it was the ring, and then the Rufus is in the wall. Rufus. All I saw were his back legs sticking out of the wall and the blue ring on the ground. I'm like, what horrifying monstrosity is this? It's Rufus. Rufus, my perfect child. I love you, but oh my god. Hi. Yoink. And another yoink. And a big storm, you say? Absolutely. Eat pain. Oh my goodness. How about you go away? Go away. There you go. There you go. Never taunt a mage, you say? What? Oh. He's stunned. All I saw was the little orb. Whomst? Oh. I was like, random human? Oh, that's a coterie mage. Of course he'd be a human. Dwarves aren't mages. Oh my goodness.
I thought you were gonna say dwarves aren't real.
I was actually gonna say dwarves aren't human, and I paused because one, duh, and two, huh?
The wolves aren't people.
You'll be true. Dispel your ass. Do you mind? Carver, would you help me, please? Thank you. And they're dead. Wunderbar. Also, apologies if I seem slightly out of it. I took some allergy medicine before I went to bed last night, and my brain has been lagging for just a couple of seconds ever since. There was a bow inside that man. Hello. Oh! That's the go back to Kirkwall statuette, apparently. Where are you going? Varric, where are you going? Varric, where are you going? Oh. Your pathing told you to be next to me, but specifically over the... Sweetie, what the fuck are you doing? I guess yes. Doc went Varric's been a naughty boy. Hi.
Hawke, they told me you were going to be trouble. And look, you brought the whole family. How generous. I swore to Corypheus we'd bring him Malcolm Hawke's blood, one way or the other.
What does this have to do with my father?
The Master wants you. I don't ask why.
No, it seems like if you knew why, you might be able to perform your task more efficiently, but hey, whatever. I can't wait to see you play Dragon Age Inquisition, says Biotic. Yeah.
That's soon.
Yes, soon.
Not too much longer now.
So, it's Corypheus who's after me.
What Corypheus wants, Corypheus gets.
Who the
from us
fuck?
or from someone.
You're crazy.
Corypheus wants some blood? Sure. Let me just open a vein. Oh, how about a kidney, too?
Corypheus, we have done as you command. Your sacrifice is here. You will see the surface once more.
Great. Dude, I beat the most difficult boss in this entire game last time. You don't scare me. What? I forgot the Barantas do that. I'll hear
Man,
where.
Yo got kind of smashed.
To be fair, that's where the fight put us. The fight started us there.
Could've moved.
We spooked you, weenie. Alright, you guys deal with that over there, and me and Varric will deal with this. Can I level you up in the middle of combat? I can. The quiet oh in the background. More mana for you. And one more health also. You die a lot. What do we want for you? Yeah, let's do that. Alright then. Yay, all of the AoE. Delicious. Now all of you go over here. No, can't quite. There we go. Whoa! Good thing I moved! Let me go up here, where the Bronto cannot go. Well, he probably can, actually, but, you know. Should probably go after him. Go. Shoot him, please. Thank you. These guys don't seem to really be doing anything, but we'll shoot them anyway. Nah, you're fine. Don't worry. I got you. I got you, buddy. You're good. Alright, did you guys kill the Bronto? They did. Good. Let's go with him. We'll do that. Be spooked. Suffer. Suffer more. And let's fireball him for good measure. I can't believe we're friends with Anders. Yeah. Yeah, always play the game for your area placement. You are correct, Doc. That's one of the most important things in games like this, is to make sure you're standing in the right place. And dead. His kidneys are glowing.
What the?
Because it was important, that's why we're friends with him. Chaotic. What?
What is this? I can feel it inside me.
Probably should have touched it.
The enchantment needed to do that. What did Father know?
The heck did we pick up?
It's going to take me to Corypheus.
What in the heck did I pick up, and why do I have it on me? I'm guessing I can't take this off. Hello? The Hawke's key. Can I take it off at this time? No. Oh, wait, there we go. Can I swap it? I can.
No. Actually, compare your DPS.
99. 87. Alright. There we go. Alright then. Time to loot. Probably need to be wearing it for thematic purposes anyway. I'm guessing that if I had a different class, it would have been a different kind of weapon that was inside of that guy.
I don't recall.
I'm assuming that's the case, simply because that thing is fucking massive. And it doesn't make sense for it to have been in this man's pocket the whole time. But whatever. Yeah, here's the injury kit. Now I can look at them.
You don't know how deep my pockets are.
So this is what an injury kit looks like. It looks like a big old jelly jar. Oh, it looks like a hand holding it. Oh, that's cool. Hold on a second. Get a good look at this. It's hard to see with my head in the way, but there's the thumb. It wraps around and there's 4 little fingies there. So that's cool. And the health potion is a hand holding it like a goblet. So thumb, finger, 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 and the others are the side. That's cool. Haha, neat. That's a trap switch. Did we loot the Bronto? The Bronto's body is gone, so I guess he didn't have any loot. A bag. Being friends with Anders is like being friends with Yosuke, says Doc, and Ferb added, except that Yosuke is 100% more likable than Anders. Yosuke's only downfall is being a child of the times, and Anders has just made stupid choices. That's funny. Also, let me know if you guys can hear, like, the air conditioner or whatever. Because if it's loud, I'll turn it off. It's been hot. It's been very, very hot. I shall venture forth. Ooh, that's spooky looking. I like this background. Well, it's loading screen. I'm gonna hit ya! Oh, well.
Those sons of bitches. The whole blasted thing's sealed over.
I'm sure there's another way out.
Yeah, probably.
Probably through them.
Yeah, it probably involves punching them in the gut. Hmm?
Tower down here. I've never seen anything like it.
Crazy, huh? Cool, huh? Oh, dark spawns. Why? It's just skipping along happily. Yeah!
And they wonder why I prefer the surface.
Oh my god.
But you're a dwarf.
Ah, apparently the person who used to take care of, who used to do the Persona series, was the composer. And then he got replaced after Persona 2, and that's when things started getting weird.
Another mess.
Ah!
Is it terrible that I'm glad Mother isn't around to suffer this?
She knew what to expect.
The sides we're on, it's all but guaranteed one of us would be worrying her.
True.
I knew how to fix that. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just get this mess cleaned up.
Wish I could give you a hug, my guy. I feel like you need one. Oh, storage, you say?
Yes. Put your trash in there.
Actually, give me 1 second, because I don't know if I went to see if this is better for him or not. No. Are these gloves better? Might be. Oh, they are. There we go. Okay. A pile of bones, you say? Delicious. Oh, Persona 6 has been confirmed to be in development. Nice. I guess we'll have to see who is in charge of that. Oh, I heard a grumble. Is it Dark Spawns? Ah! Oh! It is! Why, hi! I have to call forth my dog. Oh, now it pauses. Okay. Over here. Gotta get me some distance. Yeah, I hope that they allow for queer relationships in this one too, especially since it's so clear that all the various series were supposed to have them, and then just didn't because of one particular guy with opinions. Leave Eric alone!
I guess we'll have to wait and see. The ironic thing being that, like, an enormous portion of their fan base is queer, so...
I know! That's so crazy.
It's very weird.
That's what's super weird about it.
The people who first introduced me to Persona were a lot, like, basically all my queer friends.
Huh. Oh, the Genlocks got different looking. Which I guess just really emphasizes that they used to be dwarves.
Yeah, I honestly prefer the changes. A lot of people don't. But, like, a lot of people prefer their look in their origins, but I honestly think they look the doofiest in origins.
I prefer them this way simply because it's much easier at a glance to identify them.
Yeah, I agree. I think, well, that, and I also think it makes them look more monstrous, which is the idea, right?
Yeah.
That they're monsters.
Yeah. Before they kind of looked a lot like zombies, which they sort of are, but they're also not.
Yeah, well, I mean, making them look like zombies is I think a mistake because they already have zombies. You can fight the undead in this, so having additional undead creatures is a little silly.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Ah, there's a ghosty in there. Hi. I'm guessing we're about to have
There's a
that
puzzle.
not work. Oh, I know.
Would you like to figure the puzzle out yourself?
Yes.
Then I will give you.
Let me have a looky at all of this first. One might look at that and say to themselves, probably shouldn't let it out, but I look at that and say, I bet you I can kill that and it's got a funky treat inside it. Ah, is this one of those things where if I touch it, things will turn on? Uh-huh. Success! Apparently. Hi! Opened up the door and it's just like, oh. Hey. At first I thought that said shale and I got very excited for a second. I know. That would have been great. But then I would have been sad that they've been stuck in here. Oh, hello. Friends. Lots of friends. Lots of friends that possess loot, perhaps. Come here. Ah, I have to kill all these shades before I can kill the big one. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's spooky. Suffer. Ah. Oh, he's splitting his health off every time he makes them. Cool. Well, that just makes my life easier. And a fireball. First. So I get out of the way. I will move over here. Let's see. Take care of this one. No. I'll heal myself just cause. There we go.
I could do nothing about the Warden's use of demons in this horrid place. But I will have no one say any magic of mine ever released one into the world.
Mine did.
Who was that? I feel like I know that voice.
It sounded like father, but how?
Where is it? Malcolm's will. Malcolm Hawke bound several demons inside this prison. One of them repeated a strange echo of his voice. Seek out other such demons. Cool. Father had a deep voice. No wonder Leandra loved him. It is true. A lot of women really like deep voices. I half expected you to have a comment on that. That's why I didn't say anything.
One good thing about
Well, what could I say?
Not a lot of Templars.
There's a
bright side to everything.
I could be quite comfortable here, actually. Clean the taint off the floor. Maybe hang a few pictures. It might even be a step up from Darktown.
A new base of operations for Kirkwall's Mage Underground.
It's got potential.
It's full of darkspawn. I guess we'd have to clean them out. Also, there's a Templar right here. He's not going to turn you in because he's cool, but, you know. Ah! Privileged to the Wardens. Was our dad a Grey Warden? I almost said Dark Warden. Doc said, I was going to say that I half expected Mikey to artificially deepen his voice to reply.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus, that scared me! Alright then. Privilege to the Wardens. All we hear is that this is one of the great Grey Warden secrets. It must be protected at all costs. As usual, we are most concerned with deceiving our own people, but why hide that the deep roads were shaped not only by the dwarves, but also by us? Oh, the Grey Wardens also helped make the deep roads. I found records dating back to 1004 TE, the wake of the First Blight. Early Wardens discovered that some Darkspawn could think and speak and commanded portions of the Horde even after the Archdemon's death. A few could wield magic with the skill of a Tevinter Magister, and the Wardens greatly feared them. It was here, in the Vinmark Mountains, that Warden Sashamiri, there we go, set her trap to capture and study the greatest of these creatures, the one who they call Corypheus. Corypheus is the Darkspawn! I see. But that sounds a lot like the Architect that we had in the DLC. Interesting.
It is rather curious.
A box. A lone box in the room? Suspicious. I must check it out. I knew it! They were hiding in the sand! Actually, they were hiding in the sand. The placement's perfect. That's funny. Is it weird that this strange yodeling chorus reminds me of Rugrats? Yoink.
So Doc points something out that's interesting. So if Corypheus is Darkspawn, he must be powerful to be affecting Anders with whispering. But then did the Architect affect us with whispering in him?
That's true. I don't think he caused whispers. So maybe it's because the Architect and the mother were younger Darkspawn, I put in quotes.
Could it be that perhaps Anders being an abomination has something to do with it?
Maybe it makes him more susceptible to the shh. Oh, that has raised a very interesting and concerning thing to me. Hold on. Sorry. So Anders is possessed by what is now Vengeance.
Yes.
He's also a Grey Warden.
Yes.
The Grey Wardens head down to the deep roads to kill as many things as they can find before they die when they start hearing the whispers, because it means that they're going to turn into a Darkspawn. What happens if Anders, possessed by a spirit, turns into a Darkspawn? Because something tells me Anders is not going to try and go down into the deep roads.
That we do not know.
That's a scary idea. What sort of horrible hell thing would we make then? Oh my goodness gracious. Hello? Hilarious. Guten Tag?
The key!
Oh!
Did they find it? The dwarves. I heard them.
He's a Grey Warden.
Looking, digging. How do you bring the key here?
Oh boy.
You mean this? How is this a key?
Magic. Old magic it is. Magic from the blood. It made the seals. It can destroy them.
I see.
I came in here to find Corypheus. Do you know where or what he is?
Do not say his name. He will hear you. Do not wake him. Not when you hold the key.
Okay, how do we leave then?
The door's sealed behind us. Is there another exit?
We can't leave until we make sure this Corypheus never comes after us again.
No way out when the walls stand. The wardens build their prisons well. If the center holds, who cares what else is trapped?
I don't think we're getting any help here, Hawke.
Hawke?
No.
You are the blood of the Hawke. Yes, I smell the magic on you. But you hold the key to his death. Yes, I can show you out, yes.
Oh, you can see shit growing over his armor. It's like it's infested now, too. Oh my goodness gracious. So even though he is falling to pieces from the Darkspawn taint, he's still against Corypheus. Interesting. What are you?
Who are you? What's wrong with you?
You ask me that? I'm the one who belongs here, not you. You are no Darkspawn.
You scavenged warden armor from somewhere.
Wardens? Yes. Guardians against the Blight. I know the way out. Follow me. Down and in, down and in.
Okay, sure.
Perfect. What do I need to do?
The seals hold us in. Anything comes in. Nothing ever leaves. Not without the key. You must use it, yes. On the seals. Every seal. You touch the key to it. Only then they open. Only for the Hawke. Not back. Not up. Only way out is down and through the heart. Down. Down in the depths.
Are we going to listen to that freak?
I mean, I guess we have to. And he's gone. I like to think that he just sort of disappeared into the air like a ghost. His mind is partially scrambled eggs chaotic, you are correct. So, this is one of those situations where the only way to get out is to go down to the thing that wants to kill us, because that's the only other exit. Because this place is designed as a trap to keep everything it can in. The Warden's Prison. I do hope we see that guy again, just because it's interesting to see what a Grey Warden, who probably is hundreds of years old at this point, given how long this place has been abandoned, who's spent all that time down here infected, and not, A, not transformed, and B, not lost his sense of, like, what his duty is, you know? Like, he's not trying to free... Yeah, duty. Like, he's not trying to free Corypheus, or help the dwarves, or the other Darkspawn. I imagine the Darkspawn probably leave him alone because he's tainted, and in the process of becoming one of them. But it's, like, amazing that he's been like this for this long, you know? Alright. The Warden's Prison. The Grey Warden's Prison in the Vinmark Mountains is believed to have been constructed more than 1,000 years ago. The original method of construction has been lost to history, but the Warden commanders of the Free Marches have maintained the prison's secret throughout the centuries. The prison is concealed in a great rift in the Vinmark Mountains, far from any easily traveled mountain passes. The Wardens themselves have spread rumors of banditry and beasts to prevent explorers from approaching. You know, I wonder if this is what, Alistair was here to deal with. Because he said, oh, we're here because, we're headed to some very important Grey Warden stuff. Wish I could tell you, but I cannot. So I wonder if it had something to do with this. Ooh, that means we'll see him in the DLC. The prison consists of a central tower built into the rift with magically maintained bridges allowing access at different levels. Each level is sealed by a blood magic ritual in which a mage of untainted blood uses his own life essence to create a magical barrier that is permeable from the outside, yet impenetrable from within. This one-way access has caused other Darkspawn and perhaps unwary travelers to be caught within the prison's confines. Those who disappear inside never re-emerge. So, then our dad did help them, but he wasn't one of them, and for the sake of the ritual they were trying to do, he couldn't be one of them.
So, Templar, is the Order everything you wished for?
Oh,
Have
stop.
any good mages lately? That's what you do now, right? It must wear on you, given your lineage. No wonder you're quiet.
If I could take you without risking my sister, you'd never see daylight again. Clear?
Oh, yes, sir. Please, sir.
If I have to back this party up, you will both be sorry. Also, Anders, not the time. Not the time. Alright, there's a hell portal in there, which looks zesty. I can tell you a little about Malcolm if you want, says Chaotic. Sure, if you have some factoids that the game's not going to share with us, by all means. I wonder how insufferable Anders would be if we had our sister instead of our brother. Oh god, I don't know. He'd probably whine at her for not being active enough in, saving mages, or some nonsense. Hi. Whoa. You're a funky-looking little deuterino. So, boss fight then, I assume. Alright, cool. Poke it. Boop! Ooh! That's like a pride demon merged with a rage demon. Look at him!
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at his horns! He's fancy!
See, it's demon designs like this that kind of make me roll my eyes when people are like, complaining about redesigns for the demons. I'm like, demons have never been consistent, and they've always had glowy, but some of them have always had glowy bits.
They all do. They all have glowing cracks on them. The Desire Demon does, the Rage Demon does. I think the only one that doesn't is Shades. And we've only seen Hunger Demons and Sloth Demons the one time.
Mm-hmm.
At least so far. Whoa! Chaotic says her parents did not like him at all because, our father, Malcolm, our mother's parents did not like him because he was a mage. Guten Tag? Oh! Whoopsie. Hey. Be tormented. Suffer large. Slow down. You sneaky goober. I'm assuming you're gonna teleport over there next. So let's not do that. Actually, I'm gonna need to move. Now, he's dying pretty quickly, so I think I'm going to continue to debuff him. Let's heal Varric, who for some reason ran all the way over there to him. There you go. That doesn't look very great. Sure will. And now it's dead.
Let me guess. The first seal?
2,000 years the magic holds. Never broken.
Wait,
Get the
what?
key. Let it take the magic back to itself. Absorb it. All who came before.
Well, our dad is not 2,000 years old. Oh, to upgrade the key, right-click on one of the 4 pillars surrounding a seal to the prison. Each pillar confers a different benefit, but the key can only absorb the power of a single pillar seal.
If I remember correctly, before you commit, I think there's a way to cheese that, if I remember correctly. 1 second.
I'm quick saving, but go ahead. Leandra and Malcolm have a really nice story of falling in love. Oh yeah, and that's why they left, that's why they left the city and went to the little town that we were living in before. Because our grandparents were really pissed off. Let's see. Did we get anything else fun and fancy? I don't think we did. So, boys, how y'all doing?
Well, he seems reliable. Let's follow the crazy man, shall we?
Sure, let's.
So it's possible to get all the key upgrades if you want.
Okay.
To get
Sure,
all
what do we do?
To get all bonuses on the key, you must arrange each party member next to a pillar and activate them in the following order.
Oh.
Press hold for your team, position every member in front of a pillar, and be sure that that party member is actually touching their pillar because it takes time for them to walk to the pillar if they aren't.
Okay.
Pause the game. During the pause, click every pillar with the character in front of it.
How do I tell them to stand in a place and not move?
If you look, you have little buttons that offer them commands.
Oh. Hold position. There we go.
Yeah.
Put yourself here.
Note, this function can be done for all other seals. The following cutscene, and in the case of the first seal, the dialogue with Larius, blah, 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 will play proportionally to how many bonuses were applied. So, if you were successful, it will play the cutscene 4 times.
Oh!
So
Okay.
be prepared. It will queue up 4 cutscenes in a row.
Yay!
Of the same, but
Okay.
you get to get every...
All right, so what order
Seal.
do I have to do this in?
The order doesn't... if I recall, the order doesn't matter.
Okay.
But you need to pause the game.
And everybody needs to click.
And everybody needs to be activating it all at once.
Okay. Well, I quick saved it beforehand, so here we go.
Yeah, so this cutscene will play 4 times.
All right, if we did this right. So that's
Yeah, if you did it
electricity.
The blood works. It is good.
Thank you for helping me, but who are you? Do you have a name?
Name. So long since I've said my name. Larius. I was Larius.
Not how I thought that was going to be said.
A title too. Commander. Commander of the Grey.
He was a warden. Poor wretch must have come down here on his calling.
Yes, the calling. The songs get louder. Only death stops them. I am dead. But I never died.
Anders? What are you talking about?
Wardens aren't immune to the taint forever.
Just
In
spilling
time,
that really
we start to
important
hear
secret.
voices. The same ones darkspawn here. That's when they send you into the deep roads. To die.
I see.
If you're a warden, then do you know what just happened? What does the seal have to do with my blood?
The magic. It calls to the blood, reads the thoughts of those who hold it. The last to hold it. The Hawke. I was there when he laid the seals. Before I became this. You favor him. Corypheus calls. In the darkness. What waits there?
Yep, sounds good. This is gonna happen 3 more times. I'm so sorry.
I am dead.
That's when they send you into the deep roads.
You favor him.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah!
I'm dead.
That's when they send you into the deep roads.
Yay! Now, if it plays a 5th time, we will be confused.
But I never died.
That's when they send you into the...
We
There you
cheated!
go.
Hooray!
Now your staff has all 4 buffs.
Fuck yeah, it does. Ta-da! Gorgeous.
I am smarter than you, BioWare.
All right. Let's see. I keep getting distracted by Rufus's quest. It's going to be here forever.
I'm not
Oh,
listening.
until you go back home.
I'm not listening.
Come on, Blondie. You're strong enough to overcome this.
Is he though?
These seals were definitely created through blood magic. Be careful, Hawke. We still don't know what we're dealing with.
So, given how old this is, thousands of years old, at least, I would say that this probably means that the family line has been doing this.
Or at the very least, the... Yes, I would... yeah, that's a good way
So
to
it's like
think about it.
even the either the Hawke family line specifically has been doing this, or the Wardens recruit a new person each time, which probably would mean that he did this before we left. Hello? What is? What is you? Oh, a Genlock Alpha. He's a big boy. He comes with the
shield.
with the bassoon of evil. All right, let's get out of the way because clearly he's going to charge. Slow him, and then we'll do a zappy. And then if he just stays shielded like that, I'm gonna walk behind him.
It's not doing anything.
Is it
You
though?
didn't do that.
It's not doing anything. Let's do this. It's not doing anything.
It's not doing anything. Yeah, okay.
Line them up for me. I'll take them down. Let's do this. It's not doing anything.
I'm not allowed to curse. Ooh! All right. Well, then never mind. He dead.
Seriously heavy-looking shield.
I'm kidding. All right then. He has boots in him. Ah. Okay. He just strengthened them, and they just asked him to. It's not a
There's
family
more
thing. I
seals.
see.
An enchantment like this, there has to be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there must be. Plus, there's a bunch of spirits in here, and demons and shit that he sealed that we have to pop open so that we can get the goodies. Pop them like a piñata. Rufus's prison. Pharrell's floor. They have names, do they? Noted. Bones.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Damn, our dad had a powerful speaking voice. And that's an abomination in there.
I would quick save before you do each one of these puzzles, by the way.
Okay. Boop. Can't touch that yet. Is there one in the next door? Usually they're all in the same room, or at least they were before. Let's take a quick peek through here. Okay. Okay. Well, hi. Ah, there it is. Oh, a Darkspawn emissary, so that's a mage then. Over there looking like Pinhead. Smash. There we go. Not so difficult, was it? Let's go get rid of the abomination. For fun and profit. Hi! Yep. Hello! This is my dog. And then it died. Oh, it's one of the profane again. Hello. This thing's wandering through here, swinging that around like in that, like Bart in that one Simpsons episode where he's like, well, I'm not going to hit you, but I'm going to start swinging my arms like this, and if I happen to hit you while I move by, well then.
Oh my god. There's a Simpsons reference for every
I may have left
fathomable.
But I took a vow. My
scenario.
magic will serve that which is best
It's
in
okay.
me, not that which is most base.
That
Yeah.
which is best in me. Father used to say that, didn't he? To you and Bethany. She never felt like she could live up to him.
I know he would have been proud of her.
Wow. It seems like Carver's learning a lot about his papa. That's good. It was good to bring him. Hopefully, it will scrub that terrible attitude of his. She said, knowing full well it would not. Bloodstained
surprised.
myrtle.
There's a viewpoint back there you can look at.
Ah, yeah. Oop. Oh. Oh, there they go.
Isn't it odd that a darkspawn-filled pit is making me feel closer to Father?
I saw our other friend go scooting off that away. So he went to Hebela Hobbling. Yeah, he might be working for Corypheus, even if he doesn't mean to. Hello! Oh, he has a fun little Pope hat. Well, hey! A Herlock Alpha, I see.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who say that the starting with Dragon Age 2, the Darkspawn look doofy, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? They look great.
No, I think they look great. I mean, some of the stuff, like the fact that their eyes are bulging out of their heads, looks a little bit silly because you're like, oh, googly eyes. But that's because they don't have eyelids anymore. They brought it off their faces.
I mean, people who are like, oh, it's doofy, are like not thinking about what it would be like to face those things.
Yeah.
Like imagine if you were like fighting in like one of those things. You wouldn't think it's doofy.
Be scared shitless, yeah.
You'd be shitting yourself. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Doc said, I mean, they look a little goofy, but that's due more to presentation than design. Yeah, I mean, there's also limitations to what the art can show in the game and all of that jazz, so. Oh, here they come.
I mean, comparing their presentation and design in this compared to their presentation and design in 2, or rather in Origins, for the most part, I think they appeared goofier in Origins for the most part. Other than like 1 or 2 specific scenes.
Yeah.
For the most part, they were just kind of dorky.
Well, it's because they were all just sort of like white, chunky looking guys.
Yeah, just balding dudes.
Crown of DUMAT. Or DUMAT, rather. There's no N in there. The writing on this ancient parchment is barely legible, but appears to concern a rite of silence. In reverence, you will approach the altar. Know that you come into the presence of DUMAT. With head bowed, say, "Blessed are you, DUMAT, silent and strong, secret and wise. We bring you gifts, sacrifices to your greatness."
So if you recall, DUMAT is an old god.
I was going to say, isn't that an old god?
Yep, it's one of the great dragons that humans used to worship.
Interesting. Now, where is that? Somewhere. Well, wherever it is not in this room. Which I figured, but I want to make sure before I gallivanted. Hey, this is a lovely hallway of death. Oh, a sneaky potion hiding in the corner. Allah. An unusual discovery. An unusual discovery. The creature can speak. It has a name, Corypheus. We've encountered Darkspawn before who use words, but none individual enough to have chosen a name. This Corypheus appears unique among Darkspawn, and has gathered many of its brethren to follow it. It would be wasteful to kill such a creature. If it can be captured, tamed somehow, its unnatural influence over the Darkspawn could perhaps be turned to our favor. It is clear the Darkspawn will never bow to human commands, but this Corypheus seems at times more human than beast. I have conversed with it, and though its thoughts are disordered and inhuman, it speaks of the old gods by their Tevinter names. I have wondered if perhaps he is no Darkspawn at all, but a ghoul, so corrupted by the taint as to have become a new creature entirely. I recommend we find a way to capture Corypheus, hold it somewhere safe from both men and Darkspawn, and study its unique nature. This will require magic, however, for Corypheus' own abilities are powerful. It uses spells, both human and tainted, and it has a strength that would shame any magister. We must muster our best mages to face it and to hold it. So, if he was human and turned into a Darkspawn, then Corypheus was once a mage. Which leads to many interesting ideas. And if he's calling them by their old names, I mean, maybe he's one of the mages from the legends. Hi! Man, wouldn't that be fucking something? And blop. It didn't even get a chance to move. We just killed it. It popped out of the sand and went, ha! And then we killed it. Hi, guys. You guys gonna, like, come here? Or what? Gotta do everything myself, swear to God. In the slow, they do nothing. They just kind of stand there. That's so funny.
Unhealthy.
Yeah. There we go. Oh. Poor Ferb. Ferb says they're having a mild issue since they pulled that muscle or whatever in their hip. It's been tilting funny, and their left side is now getting sore. Oh, that sucks.
Oof.
Do you have, like, a pillow or something you can use to prop up your flagging side?
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage
Hey,
smothered,
it's a desire demon.
dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
I'm a little surprised none of these things have tried to talk to us yet. Hi! Doc says, I mean, if he, Corypheus, really is one of the Magisters, like the architect said he himself was, then this just further proves that maybe the Chantry story was right, at least to an extent. Yeah. And you're right, the architect did say that he was one of the original, Tevinter mages who went into the Fade. So yeah, Corypheus could be too. And it does lead to a lot of implications that the Chantry is correct to some extent. Could you cast the spell on the floor where I told you? Good lord, that's the third time you have decided to not do it.
How about you? Come here, you bastard.
Die, please. There we go. Let's grab this and bring everybody over here. Random paralysis rune on the ground? What's that? Wow, my Hawke is just not doing anything I've been asking her to do. Whatever.
I've bought our freedom, Leandra. We can go home now. Us and the baby. We'll be together.
Oh.
I hope it takes after you, love. I would wish this magic on no one. May they never learn what I've done here.
Oh.
Father didn't want a child with magic. He got that one wrong twice over. I guess the Templar's not such a disappointment now.
Carver, shouldn't all this make you want to, I don't know, offer a reason for joining the Order?
I have to defend the one moment I stopped waiting and did something.
No.
If you wanted to spite me...
No. See, right there is the problem. For the longest time, I thought it was you, but it wasn't. We spent so long running, and why? Because of magic, the Blight, money, and abuses. Well, I'm no mage. I'm no warden. And you didn't need me. But maybe there's one thing I can do. Father believed in a Templar. Why can't I?
It was a kick in the teeth. I'm not sure I can get past that.
Well, then we both have work to do. Can we just... I want to get this over with.
Wish there had been something nicer I could say to him, but... oh well. At least we finally had a talk. And we got a fancy weapon. It's apparently a hammer. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. That's funky. It looks a little bit like my staff. Oh, we're the oldest child. Okay, then that is definitely why. I thought Bethany was older than us too. I do know that he's the youngest, though. Carver is the baby. So he did this job for the Grey Wardens, in essence, to buy our freedom so that we could leave the city. Well, hey, buddy!
Line them up for me. I'll take them down.
Shoot him in the butt.
Let's finish this.
Oh my god, he ran him right over. Get up, you. Get up. Go, boy. Take a drink. Go away. Leave me be. There we go. Varric, please come back from the other room.
Messing with us is suicide.
Oh, here they come. There goes Rufus. Sip. When I compared male Hawke to Carver and Bethany, I thought it was obvious. Oh. Some reason it did not click with me.
Better luck in the next one.
Oh. Heal up our boy. Right. Focus that one, please. Okay. Now, any treats that I missed in this room? No. Treats that I missed over here. There we go. Save. I see a seal. Oh, yeah, hey! Oh, an ogre, too! Well, great. Alright. Oh! Hi! Mm-mm. Switch into healing mode.
Once you beat Inquisition, I will show you some things from Veilguard, and I'm curious what you'll think of some of the design changes.
Oh, yes.
I'm just thinking about it because I'm looking at the Darkspawn silhouettes and kind of like art style.
Yeah, there we go. Powered one of them.
How it progresses through the series.
Yeah. Can you scoot out of the way? I was about to say, wow, there's Darkspawn even in that game, and of course there are. It's Dragon Age. What the heck? Of course there would be.
Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah, because there's like what, like 2 more,
something like that.
Potential archdemons.
Yeah.
Because there were 7 old gods.
Yeah.
And Dragon Age Origins takes place during the Fifth Blight.
Yeah, so there's at least 2 more blights somewhere in there. I do like that the first game puts us not at like the first time there was a blight. You know? The game may be called Origins, but it's actually not really.
Well, it's called Origins because your character, because the kind of gimmick of the game was that you had multiple origins you could choose.
Ah.
I like that it kind of kicks off. It's a smart plan to have it not be the first blight, but also, it's been long enough that people think that don't consider it like an imminent threat.
Mm-hmm.
Where people are just kind of growing complacent.
Mm-hmm. I see. Alright. Now, what do you look like?
So if you notice, they're going to be more pillars that you can do the
Yes.
gimmick with as a game. Yes.
Look at this shiny boy. He's kind of
Yes.
iridescent.
Yeah, slightly iridescent skin.
He's got a purple-green thing going on. I like that. I dig this crystalline...
He's a funky looking boy.
He's a funky-looking pride boy. Good for him. Oh. Ah! He's made friends, literally. Is this one of those there's only one real one kind of shenanigans? Because I think the one laying on the ground is the fake. If this is one of those. There we go. Find the right one, huh? Probably that one. Whoa! Poor Varric went flying, just... Oh. Oof. Oh my god, Anders, get the hell out of there. And you. Move, not there. Let's just stand in it. Hello. No, 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 no. Let's see.
Carver's kind of honestly doing some work.
He really is. He's doing a good job.
Makes sense, I guess. Templars fight against mages and demons.
Yahoo! Ooh.
So same as before. Pause. Get everybody in position with and pause the game, and then have everybody interact with it. If there's a cutscene, it again will play 4 times. So I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Come here. Rufus doesn't know where to go. Bottoms up.
Carver's behavior matches with the fact that he's the middle sibling.
Oh, he is the middle sibling. Okay. I thought he was the baby.
No.
He emotionally is like the baby,
Bethany
though.
is the baby.
Bethany was the baby. I'm the shot.
Bethany's temperament is pretty baby too, to be honest.
Oh, it's not a big long cutscene. It's just this 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Wah, 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 wah.
Look
Look at this fucking thing!
Yeah, you're gonna have. I think there's what 2 more things, two
Probably.
more levels of this.
Like,
So,
this
yeah,
is
you're
my
gonna have
endgame staff.
Yes.
It is a shame that it is absolutely hideous. I know, it completely messes up my fashion
I don't
souls.
think it's totally hideous. It's just a little big. Like if you made the head a little bit smaller, I don't think it'd be as egregious.
Yeah. I think if we shrank this funky basket thing, it probably wouldn't be too bad. Or if the posts didn't look like they were so heavy, like if it looked like a lantern or something, but they weren't so chunky, it's because it looks so top heavy.
Don't worry, and
And
there's
the
not
bottom is
much you can
clipping
do.
into the floor.
There's not much you can do in Inquisition to overcome how ugly some things look, but I'll set you up with some nice mods that you at least have some pretty things to look at in Inquisition.
Oh.
Anders. Maker. It's like he doesn't even hear me.
Maybe we should send Anders home. He's having
Maybe
a not great time.
Maybe you should turn off old positions so that they join you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was like, why are they all over there? Because I turned that on.
Admiring the architecture.
Admiring Anders going...
Who the fuck admires Anders?
They might be admiring his suffering. You don't know.
More like reveling in it.
In all honesty, hey, there he is. Here he
Oh,
comes.
He's waddling.
He's hobbling the best he can. Actually, he just reminds me of the dwarf that we met in the first game. Because he has got his own arm is up like that too. Oh my god. The way that he's walking with one arm bent up there like that reminds me of it's a disease and I cannot remember the name of it, but what it basically is it causes soft tissues in your body, like your muscles and skin, to ossify and turn into bone. And so eventually it gets to the point where your limbs just get frozen in weird positions. And sadly, there's no cure for it. And it eventually stops when your heart turns into bone. But it can be anything from, like, your tongue to the muscles in your arm. And about the only interesting thing about it, I guess, if we want to have dark humor, is that it leaves behind a hell of an interesting skeleton. Doc said gay men who only date walking red flags admire Anders. And
Hey.
Chaotic said then they must be blind and stupid.
Hey, there are plenty of straight women who can only
Who
date
also
walking red
date
flags.
walking red flags.
Like
Yeah.
Anders, yeah.
They're like, don't worry, I can help him. His I tease, but you know, I also get that wanting to help another person. Like,
No,
I can
Fenris.
fix him.
No, Fenris can be fixed.
I can definitely fix Fenris.
Like Fenris is your fixer-upper in Project in this game. That's the void he fills. Anders is just a hot mess. He's
The
just
messest.
a goddamn mess.
Yeah, Doc said, you know, I've seen people on Tumblr joke, fuck, I can fix him. I can make him worse. Yeah, Anders is the, fuck it. I'll make him worse.
No,
I'll
he'll make
encourage
you
it.
worse. You're misunderstanding the power imbalance here. He is
I'll make him worse.
He is a singularity of just pure dumbass. He will like completely annihilate you at the event horizon.
Like a black hole.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. There we go. I got a message from somebody saying that they had finally done something I asked them to, though I have a feeling I shan't be reimbursed for it, but whatever.
He feels us walk where no step goes.
Are you talking about Corypheus?
He calls like an old god. He mimics their cry.
Can the rest of you hear him? I figured it was just me.
He calls
No,
them
it's just
to
the two of
free
you.
him. The dark children and the light. Any with taint in their blood.
What the heck is he?
If Corypheus isn't an old god, what is he? Human? Demon? Darkspawn?
More than darkspawn. More than human. He thinks. He talks. He pierces the veil.
An awakened Darkspawn. An emissary. When I was with the Wardens in Amaranthine, we met an emissary like that. Powerful. Persuasive. I didn't realize there were others.
He wants what was once his.
I mean, if you think like Anders is being a bit of an idiot here.
Mm-hmm.
The architect, which is who he is referring to,
Yeah.
while you could describe him as an emissary or an awakened darkspawn, and he is technically less than what he once was. What he once was one of the Deventer Magisters who tore down the veil and
he was
stepped
not
into the
just
fae.
a weak little something.
So he was one of the Magisters, one of the servants of the old gods.
Yeah. And the only reason
who claimed to have entered the Fade on the behest of the old gods.
Yeah. So And when we met him, while I can't approve of his methods, he was seeking a way to restore the minds of those who had been turned into darkspawn so that they could stop their crazy
Indeed.
crusade.
But consider that the architect couldn't remember who he was.
Exactly. And I was like, so that's why I was like, that's why I was more
what
than...
if this one does remember who they are?
Well, that might be a problem then, if we... Depending on how accurate the Chantry's tales are.
Well, it would definitely explain why the Wardens have been keeping that creature down here for 2,000 years.
Yeah, if he was like, oh, I know exactly who I am, and I have more plans to make things worse, they'd been like, no, you don't.
But the question is now, why haven't the Grey Wardens killed it? Why have they just imprisoned it down here?
Yeah, well, there's two possible reasons for that. One was that letter we saw, where that person said, oh, we need to study him, because perhaps we can use him to stop the other Darkspawn. The other possibility...
for 2,000 years? I feel like you could have made your discoveries you could possibly have made by then.
That leads me to option 2. They can't kill him.
That's also a possibility.
We know that some Darkspawn have regenerative abilities in that if they get injured and they walk away, they'll pull themselves back together. Maybe he's like that.
Potentially. I guess we'll see.
Right. So what do you mean he wakes?
How could this Corypheus be sending people after me if he's asleep?
He can call, dream, but not know. When the seals are gone, he will wake. And he must die.
Awesome. How did you get over here?
Why are you down here? How have you survived?
The calling, the music. It is our death.
The Wardens say once the corruption goes far enough, the Darkspawn can't sense you anymore. They think he's one of them. He'd be in no danger on that front.
Okay, so I was right.
I lived. But I died. The corruption feeds me. So many years in darkness.
God, his eyes are fucking sick.
Yeah.
Don't want what makes them that way, but damn, they look cool. Man, if you could get a pair of contacts that did that, you could do an awesome, fucking, blight-infested person cosplay.
If they ever do a Dragon Age TV show, they should consider doing that.
Yes! Also, answers my question. He's been able to be down here for years because the Blight will not let him die.
Indeed.
He definitely did, and he's like, oh, I definitely died, but, did not stay that way.
Kind of a torturous fate.
Yeah, well, that also paints a kind of sad picture of what might have happened to all the other Grey Wardens, who have gone down into the deep roads to fight until they die. If they don't die from that fight, or even if they do, they may just come back to life. So that's sad, if true. So does that mean the Grey Wardens need to be killed to die? Maybe. Unless if they're killed, they come back to life. I guess it depends on what he means by he died. He doesn't have any wounds on him, so I'm guessing he didn't get, stabbed to death. Or something. So he must have defeated all of the Darkspawn that came at him. And then eventually the disease claimed him, and then he just woke back up again. There was a Dragon Age series, Dragon Age Redemption, pretty much Talus live action. Doc says, would that mean that theoretically Alistair, if he was king, would be on the throne, quote, forever, barring any wars or assassination attempts? I guess, but then he'd eventually become corrupt and looking like this. So, he'd be half crazy with all of his bits falling out. Also, Biotic would like to ask you something, Mikey. She says, what mod manager do you recommend for the Dragon Age Inquisition game? And Doc responds, oh no, that was you. Never mind. You did see what she said. I thought that was someone else who'd replied. My bad. Where are you going?
When you run off, where do you go?
I know the darkness before the seals. Here, the voice is too strong. I cannot stay.
Ah, so he keeps wandering off because if he stays in one place for too long, it starts digging its claws into him. That's unfortunate. Alright then, well. Time to head down there. And kill me a Darkspin man before he wakes up.
Hell yeah.
Ah, that's ominous as shit. The green. The babies!
They're back!
The babies are back!
The creatures that you claim to think are cute, but I
Well,
find that hard to believe.
Well, hold on, because I got to see them zoomed in, and I agreed with you that they are hideous. They're cute from a distance, and close up, they're terrible. So I'll enjoy their approximate cuteness, but only from a distance.
Approximate cuteness.
Hello!
I have approximate knowledge of everything.
I have approximate distance.
Or no, it was like...
Jack the human.
Yeah, it was like Jack the human.
It's like, ah, close enough. Okay, they look slightly less horrifying, but they still have lamprey heads.
Yeah, they kind of made them a little fleshier, which in my opinion always makes things look a little less...
Horrible. Well, that's because before
Horrible.
they didn't like, if you can see, it's got kind of these lips around its little
Yeah, I'm
horrible
still
teeth.
not a fan of the mouth.
Oh, you shouldn't be,
That's-
because
I
that
don't
is a mouth
care for
designed to
that.
bite into you.
Yeah,
But-
I don't care for that shit.
But from a distance, they, without the horrible sucker teeth, they do look kind of cute.
The thing is like, if you remove the legs...
If you took their
they're
legs off.
Really terrifying, actually, though.
If they just had
Like
the
it-
arms.
Yeah, the arms, and they just slithered on the ground.
No, not slithered on the ground. Clawed their way towards you with their hands.
Well, I figured that the hands would assist with the slithering.
Ah! I got an achievement called Deep Road Safari. Sir. Get. No. Get away from Varric. Oi. Kirk, why do you walk into the center of the mall? Whoop! Alright, that's enough of that. Have a lightning snack. A bit. Hi, Mikey.
Yeah.
Could you take the shot for me in chat, please?
The shot?
Yeah, we have a bot.
Oh, yeah. I'll go.
Thank you. Herb's not feeling well, so I don't want to make them do it.
Oh. No, Ferb beat me.
Oh, never mind.
Actually,
Ferb.
perhaps the illness makes Ferb faster at moderating.
At the sacrifice of a leg. Faster on the mouse. You see, much like when a blind person suddenly hears better, my reflexes have only been enhanced by my injury. You know, a thing that totally happens.
Ferb says, pain makes me sharp.
Go away. To resummon Rufus. There we go. Stop spitting! I said you were cute. Don't make me regret that. Alright.
Well,
Okay.
you were off in college. learning the way of the words, or way of words. I study the blade.
Study the blade. There we go. Yay! Loot. Loot. An enlarged gallbladder. How dare they steal from my surgeon? Oh, that meant nothing.
They must have raided a. They must have raided an organ harvesting ring or something.
That looks like Legion of the Dead armor. It's an Orzammar thing. No matter your crime, if you join the Legion and vow to die fighting Darkspawn, your name is cleared.
So it's a Grey Warden thing, then.
Legion once. A girl named Sigrun. Not nearly as dour as you'd expect.
She was wonderfully chipper, and I loved her. First Legionnaire's Journal. It's ironic. Hearing of Tethras Garen's crime first gave me the courage to confess my own and join the Legion of the Dead. Knowing that a Paragon's son could give in to the same based passions as a mere merchant, commit a murder even fouler than mine. Yet he was sentenced to die in the Deep Roads for murdering his sister, not even offered the chance at the Legion. I am grateful every day for what the Legion gave me, a family, a purpose, and my name is clear. So when the Paragon learned that the Carta were responsible for the murder, not his son, I was the first to volunteer to retrieve the prince. It's not right that he should be the only one who doesn't know he's been exonerated. The Journal of Malev Haran, Legion of the Dead.
The Legion of the Dead? Sent after Paragon Garen's heir. Why does that sound familiar? I think Garen was sometime in the early Exalted Age. Hundreds of years ago.
Do you think they found him?
Who knows?
I'm assuming not, because if they did, you'd have known. His name does sound very familiar, though.
I mean, why would he know?
Because wouldn't they have said, oh, we got him back? He was a prince, wasn't he?
But also, Varric is not...
Oh, yeah, he's never lived below ground. Never mind.
Yeah, he's never lived in Orzammar
no,
or
you're right.
Pelshrock.
Never mind. I was wrong. You were correct.
He doesn't really strike me as particularly caring about his people's culture or origins or history.
Yeah, he knows enough just to
get by
with what he needs to know. So what does this hooked staff look like, I wonder?
It doesn't matter because you're gonna need your beefy, powerful staff.
My big mace.
Your uber staff.
Yep. My big old staff. Oh, another journal page. Second Legionnaire's Journal. Paragon Garen refuses to give up. We're the 8th Legion unit he has sent after Tethras in the past 5 years. None dare tell him that after so long alone in the Deep Roads, Tethras is certainly dead. The Paragon insists he will see his heir restored to his rightful place. May the ancestors favor his cause. We've followed the paths of the other Legionnaires, and so far we seem to be on the right trail. We were in a section of the Deep Roads that appears to have been altered by human magic, so perhaps we'll find some new clue down here. We're going in tomorrow. Ancestors be with us.
Does Tethras ring a bell for you?
It does. I just can't.
Tethras Garen should have been the heir to the Garen clan. But he was accused of killing his sister and sent into the Deep Roads to die. When the real murderer was caught, they tried to find him. They never could. Instead, every Garen heir from that time on took the name Tethras in his honor. One of them became a paragon in his own right.
Oh!
So this was one of your ancestors?
Not directly, but a little closer than I'd like to come to my past, you know.
Tethras is Varric's last name.
That's
why I've heard it before. I'm like, I've heard this name before. Who in the heck is that? It's Varric. Oh, of course it is. Hello. I need to get behind him.
Doc called the staff that you have currently your thwack and stick.
My thwack and stick, yeah.
Makes sense.
This is my hitting stick. Oh wait, those are bolters? Then they're not gonna move. Lightning. They just stood there and died. That's so funny.
Get out of the way, I got chain stunned.
Whoa! He bounced me and he bounced me back. What the fuck? You guys are mean. Woo!
Anders is down.
Ah. Anders, stop that. Get up! Everybody, get up, and get down. Ah! I even group healed! Ugh. Son of a butt. Alright, get up. Get. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Taunt him. Varric's down. Hi! How about no? How about no? Get spooked! Oh my god!
I mean, you see them coming, just pause and move.
I am!
You just, no! You stand there and get run down by them every time.
Heal my butt.
I'm gonna poke you.
Poke you. No. No.
You are so close to death.
I know.
Your healing's almost up, though. You can heal.
Yeah. Kill myself. Oh.
This fight will be more manageable once you take down that unlock.
Yeah.
Unlock or whatever.
Oh, here it comes! No.
He's smack. He's. Oh, Carver's almost down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hug Carver in a second.
Ooh, Carver needs a potion.
I group healed him too. Yeah. Jesus.
Oh my god. Did he flatten his own guy?
Might have. Ow! Threw a stick at me. It's following me. Carver, do you have... Okay, good. He's rallying himself. Next time he levels up, I'm going to give him more constitution.
You can heal him.
Yep. It's just the siblings now. Teleported. Come on, you asshole. Turn around. Carver. Real quick. Go after him. There we go. Problem solved, and nothing bad happened.
No one went down.
Nobody went down. Not a single. Sip. Sip. You got 2. Oh, yeah. You have to take 2. Because you went down twice. Like the weenie he was. Alright. I hear frogs out there, and I'm wondering exactly what peep toad. Rufus, are you stuck back here? I should say there's a quest right here. What quest? There's no quest. Alright, well... Whatever. This map is trying to kill me. Quite literally. Now this is so ominous.
This is much wetter than I remember the deep roads.
This is a deep swamp.
Should check out the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out all the ones that are not the main mission.
Well, that's what I was referring to.
Out of the fire.
Blessed
hello.
are you, DUMAT. Silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Quick save to ensure that you have all of them. I don't remember if you do.
I have one.
Oh, then you need to go back and find the others, I believe.
I guess. Come on, quick save. Let's see what happens. Place a sacrifice. I have done it. Nothing happens. You can defile it. Alright. Let's go find the rest. Can you do a quick check for me, Mikey? As to where they are? Not because I want you to specifically tell me, but tell me if any of them are back the way I came. Because I looted everything I could find, and I did not see any other ones.
Yeah. Crown of DUMAT is found in a side room on the east side of Ferelli or Farrell's floor.
Yeah.
DUMAT Sacrificial Dagger is found in a side room on the north side of Farrell's floor.
Okay. So
DUMAT's Ritual Scroll is found just north of DUMAT's altar, located.
Just found that.
Locate the two sets of stairs forming an L-shaped blah. And Sacred Urn of DUMAT is found after clearing in the clearing after the area in which the altar of DUMAT is located. So you missed, I think, one.
We should light those torches.
Which is the sacrificial altar, I believe.
Yeah.
Or not sacrificial altar, sacrificial dagger.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of these. Well, I did it.
Nicely done.
Gloves of the Silent One.
Just like literally 2 clicks and it was solved. Wow.
Boom, boom. Oh.
But whoever designed that puzzle, am I a joke to you?
Usually, I have to figure out how to get those to work. All right, so you said there was an urn. And so I have a scroll, I had the crown, I had the dagger, and you said I missed an urn. So there's an urn somewhere.
Oh, you have a dagger?
No, you said I missed the dagger. I had the crown, and I have the scroll. So I have
well, I mean, I don't know.
Urn.
I assume you didn't grab the dagger.
I don't remember seeing a dagger.
I mean, it wouldn't be in your inventory because you already placed.
I placed a sacrifice.
I think it just places all the sacrifices that you have.
Oh. Pretty sure I didn't pick up a dagger. Because there would have been a scroll of DUMAT there. So you said it's in a clearing. So it's back here somewhere.
Which one are you
the
looking
urn.
For? The urn?
Yeah. These are all broken spider eggs.
Sacred Urn of DUMAT is found in the clearing after the area in which the Alt of DUMAT is located in the tower base.
So it's in the next zone. So I have to go back to the other one.
It is in a small ruin just to the south of where Hawke battles deep stalkers and spiders.
Okay, so it's near there. All right, we'll get that on the way back then. So I need to go to the back up a floor to Farsol's floor.
Yeah, or Farrell's or Farelli, or I don't know how it's pronounced.
All right, so there's a knife here that I didn't see.
Here.
All right, so you said it's in a room to the north?
The dagger is found in a side room on the north side of Farrell's or whatever floor. Farrell's floor.
So somewhere up here. Okay, so it's in one of these cells, probably.
Yes.
Thank you for the...
Yes. You're welcome.
Oh my god.
I'm just an old man.
What? What'd you say?
Can't hear you, Kirby. Speak up. Can't hear you. Damn millennials don't know how to project your damn voice.
Oh, hello. Didn't go in this room. That's just my bad, ain't it? Boop. Watch this be where it is. I was like, didn't I pick everything up? Nope. You did not. Okay. Hello? DUMAT sacrificial dagger. There it is. Now why can't I pick you up? Oh, because you were a tiny little spot. The writing on this ancient parchment is barely legible, but appears to concern a rite of silence. Raise your face and hands to the skies and speak the words. O DUMAT, the Lord of Silence, accept these sacrifices made in your name. Grant us your power and all that we seek. Nice. Alright, so I have 3 items. I need a vase. Back down where we're on. Reminds me of when I was playing Persona 4. Chie got evervated and her VA made her sound old. Oh yeah! When you get enervation, everybody gets old because they get forgetful and they're like, what was I doing again?
Thank God Dragon Age hasn't done anything like taking a 47-year-old woman and making her seem like she's old and decrepit. That would be ridiculous.
That would be completely absurd. Alright, we'll find the vase and we'll do the altar and we'll call it after that since it's almost 10. And I have a tiny honeybee who needs a little bath. She's been really good about it recently, and I don't know if that's because she's used to it or because I started holding her differently. But she doesn't struggle when I wash her now. She actually purrs, so maybe she feels more secure now. The fact that Wynn's writer was like 20 at the time and straight up said, at the time 40, seemed old to me, says Tom.
I don't accept that explanation. I think it was straight up just being like old phobic.
Ageist.
It like when I was 20, 40-year-old people did not seem that old to me.
Mm-hmm.
These old bones. At 40?
I mean, at 30, your body goes, fuck it, I hate you. Your knees no longer like you, but you're not old yet.
Ageist is a generalized term, but old phobic for this it seems more applicable to me because it's it's like elderly in like specifically that seems to upset this person.
All right, let's see.
It just seems to me like you like if you feel that way, you struggle with the sense of time.
I mean,
like
humans.
You have no fucking clue. Like
all humans struggle with time.
No, not like that. You're telling me that when you were 20 years old, you thought that 40-year-old people were like ancient and decrepit?
No, but I thought they were old.
I have no idea.
It was double my entire age.
So?
Okay, giant spiders. So should be in this room.
8-year-olds are double your entire age when you're 4. Did you think 8-year-olds were old and decrepit?
Oh, awesome. Ah, there's the sacred urn. Great, they're fighting each other. That's fantastic. You guys fight each other. So it's easier to kill the high. Oh, there's more of them. AoEs for everybody! Woo!
I guess I was just blessed with a good perception of time then. I have no fucking clue. I don't get
Considering that humans have no perception of time. I guess so.
Well, not literally perceiving time, but you know what I mean, Dupus.
Garrick, put on your shit.
I can't fathom thinking that a 40-year-old is like old and decrepit.
Not decrepit, no, but I'm saying I can understand why people are like, oh my gosh, that's twice my age. It must be old.
I'm so close to death.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, it's like how, as we're adults now, if we turn and we look at a teen, we're like, oh my god, you're a baby! They're like, I'm 17, and next year I'll be a legal adult, and I can do all kinds of things, like drive and have sex, and you're like, but you're a baby! That's a baby.
I mean, that is more understandable simply because there's a difference of maturity, but that's not something that young people really think or care about.
Like, hell, I when I graduated high school, I was like, wow, we basically all look like adults now. And then when I came back from college and went to pick my brother up when he was getting out of school, I saw the high schoolers walking along, and I'm like, oh my god, they're babies! They're so small! I should help Carver. He's tanking his best.
I mean, this isn't really the same thing that I'm talking about, though.
No, I know, that's
this is you seeing, like, a maturity disparity between the two of you and just being like, oh wow, you're a baby. But like this is like a young person thinking that physically like a 40-year-old. It's
like, oh, this 40-year-old is my grandma.
80-year-old. Like,
yeah.
Like I'm just trying to fathom how broken your brain must be to think that.
No, if you look at a 40-year-old and go, oh, clearly that's my grandma. No.
Yeah, well, I mean, well, that's what I'm saying. like, how are you 20 years old and then write a 47-year-old person as like a 90-year-old? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, what's the matter with your head?
Sacred Urn of DUMAT. The writing on this ancient parchment is barely legible, but appears concerned a rite of silence. Press your palms and forehead to the ground before the altar, then these words, thrice repeated: gold and jewels, meat and blood, sacrifices to your hungry heart. Alright, let's see what this has to say. 3rd Legionnaire's Journal. This place is cursed. For 10 years, Paragon Garen has been sending legionnaires to search out our lost heir. Now I know what's become of them. There's no way out. This is no normal part of the deep roads. There's lyrium worked into the walls, into the stone itself. Some kind of human magic. From the outside, it looks like just another tunnel, but walk in and it's a prison. There is no way past the barriers, no way forward, no way back. But the trap remains open to every beast, darkspawn, and dwarf that wanders in. My brothers in the Legion have died, and I have done my best to lay their spirits to rest in the stone. I am the last. There will be no one to do the same for me, or for Tethras, if he too was snared by this news. For you, my prince, I wish you the stone's blessing. Arast Tunsha, Tutaranya, Amektol, Tavash, Educt. May someone recite the ritual words... Aduk, whatever. May someone... I do.
The AE sound is an I sound.
Okay. May someone recite the ritual words over your bones and return your spirit to the stone.
A ritual? Let's take this with us.
In case we find another dead dwarf. Then we can...
back to the altar.
That's what I'm doing. Then I'll put all the doodads on the thing, probably have to kill a guy.
Blessed are you, DUMAT. Silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Now,
I have quick saved.
I have a question for you. Do I care about completing the ritual?
This one?
Yeah, like, so do you want me to, what I'm asking is, do you want me to tell you what the outcomes are for either one?
Sure.
Okay. You are not going to receive any items for completing the ritual.
Okay.
The main thing that you gain here is friendship or rivalry with certain characters. If Hawke decides to defile the altar,
Mm-hmm.
Fenris, Sebastian, and Anders actually approve.
Okay.
Anders approving is the weirdest part of that.
That's
to me.
very strange. I thought for sure my sibling would approve if I did that. Okay.
Hawke, if Hawke Hawke completes the ritual,
Mm-hmm.
Fenris really gets pissed at you with a +10 to rivalry.
I'm assuming that would be if he was in the party.
Correct.
Okay.
Sebastian gains a +5 in rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Anders gains a +5 in rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Meryl gains friendship, and Isabella, of all people, gains friendship.
Okay.
There is one benefit to defiling the altar, which is that you get to fight 2 rage demons and 6 shades, which will provide you with loot and money.
I see.
Either way, regardless of your decision, the quest is marked as completed, and you gain the achievement for doing the quest.
I see. Well, time
Also,
to take a dump on the altar.
Before you do that,
yes.
The other question that I have for you is, do you think your character would be respectful of the old gods?
No, probably not.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that would be consistent with your roleplay.
Probably not, no. Well. Uh-oh.
Anders approved.
I thought Anders... Oh yeah, Anders does approve. Right.
He's like, yes.
Yay. You are right that
Never knew a mage who wanted power, huh?
Yeah.
Anders.
Well, I've never personally known one.
There's literally a story of 7 massive assholes doing exactly that.
Yeah, but that's just a lie told to us by the Chantry.
Man, I can't believe that last time, I think it was Doc who described Anders as a tanky. I cannot believe how accurate that is. Like, it actually hurts this very fiber of my soul.
That's funny.
It's so true.
It is. Leave my dog alone! And my Varric! Leave my Varric alone also! Where'd he go? There he is. What the fuck was that noise? I healed him and he died anyway!
Anders ran away. Anders did what DPS flankers do in Overwatch and ran away from the healer.
I cannot believe him. I mean, I can. I can't believe we've done this. You know, Anders is both of the people in that meme of like, turns to guy, shoots him. Oh my god, who killed him? In this case, it's Anders and Anders.
Anders a Genji main. That's how much I hate him.
Whoops. Wrong button.
Blood trail!
Blood trail! Blood ocean! Alright. Anders approves. Oh, fuck off, Anders. Chaotix is god. He sounds really old. Like older than 50.
Wow. How many years have you been on this earth? Like 30?
Oh my god.
That's a long time.
Oh my god. Alright. 23, says Chaotic. Ah, I'm 36. Well, I will be this year. But yes. Actually, no, this year I'll be 37. Or something. I guess. I don't know.
You don't remember your own age.
Remember.
That's how old you are. You got 1 foot in the grave already.
Yeah.
These old bones can't keep track of time anymore.
I'll be 37 this year. Yeah, 36, you practically win. I know. I know.
I'm
I
getting
do.
so...
I do my best. I mean, I try to keep up with the young people, like wearing my booty shorts and my crop tops, but the children laugh at me. All right. Anyway, but Wynn is dead. Oh no. Oh my god. All right. Anyway, it's time to wrap things up for the evening. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and keeping us company through the many rounds of get your ass back here so I can heal you. Oh god, you're dead. That we went through. Oh, Wynn's already passed away. Oh.
Oh, by this point, for
By
sure,
this point, yeah. Well, yeah, she was living on borrowed time because of the spirit in her anyway, so it was kind of a last rites we did for her. Oh, she passed away in the books that were written between the games. Okay, I see.
I mean, she had to have because of the timeline. This is like what, like
well,
9 years after
yeah.
the events of Origin.
Yeah, and she said she was living on borrowed time because of the spirit, because she actually was killed in the tower.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, it was not from old age, says Doc, that killed her. I googled it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, her dying of old age isn't really possible. She's technically already dead.
She's been a zombie grandma.
Well, yeah, actually, and the undead in the Dragon Age universe are actually just corpses being puppeted around by spirits. So yeah, actually, yeah, she is technically undead.
According to the book, she sacrificed herself to save a friend or something. I'm not sure of the specifics. I've just glanced at the story, so talk. I see. But yes, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Sorry if at any point, oh goodness, I was confusing or strange. Like I said, I'm tired, and I took Benadryl last night, and so I'm kind of bleh still. So.
It happens.
Oh, short version is she gave the spirit of faith to somebody else and then she died, says Chaotic. I see.
Oh, very nice.
Well,
hopefully that person was as pure of heart as her.
I hope so. We don't need Anders the second coming. Anders, maker of terrible mistakes. But yes, once again, thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. I always do. I don't think I've ever had a stream in which I haven't had a good time.
Next stream, we're going to be playing Halo 4.
Yes, we will. We'll be playing Halo 4. We'll be playing Halo Spaceman, the 4th book game. Thanks for uploading all the Persona and DA bots. Thank you. I need to do more of those. I forgot to do them today. Oh well. That's okay. Rufus is in the wall again. He's been slowly he's been slowly inching forward this whole time and getting more and more glitched into the wall. I've been watching him do it.
Yeah, he seems to really like doing that.
He's like, yes. Yep. See? He'll back up a step and then he'll slide forward and just go farther into the wall. Thank you, Biotic. You have a good night too. But yes, as always, all of the social links are down below in the doobly-doo. Including a link to my YouTube if you're watching this on Twitch, and Twitch if you're watching it on YouTube. There's also links to stuff like the Patreon, which will give you access to the Discord and all of that fun stuff, so we'll subscribing on Twitch as well. But yes, we'll be back again on Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or not 10, 11. Sorry. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be playing Halo 4, just like Mike said. So I hope that we'll see you there. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon, and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, A Furb Among Us, Dizarin, and Revolution 72. Thank you guys so much for your continued support.